El Puig, officially El Puig de Santa Maria since 2012, is a village situated 15 kilometers north of the city of Valencia in the comarca of Horta Nord, Spain. Its name means hill in Valencian. The municipality comprises three main areas, the first being the village itself, which is dominated by a monastery, and two large wooded hills next to it, the largest of which has the ruins of a castle fortress at the top. Originally, however, there was another hill named La Pedrera which disappeared gradually during the 20th century to make way for the V21 motorway, with the rock being used to construct one of the jetties at Valencia's port. The second section is the coastal area of 4 kilometers of beach with 8 housing developments that are generally only inhabited in the summer, and finally, there is an industrial park located between them. The village is well connected, with direct access to the V21 Valencia to Barcelona motorway and a short distance away from the A7 Valencia bypass. There is also the Renfe C6 Valencia to Castellón de la Plana local train service from the village every half hour, and an hourly bus service to Valencia via El Puig Beach. Economy. Until very recently the economy has basically been agriculture. However, it is in a state of gradual transformation towards an industrial plan, which is fundamentally based on the metal industry. The types of agriculture in El Puig include cattle, poultry, pig farming, corn and other crops, but by far the main economic income is through the cultivation and export of oranges. The industrial sector has a number of sheet metal factories, food processing plants, wood product manufacturers, a beer and ionized water manufacturer, and many other trade sector-related activities. The fishing industry has disappeared, but its beaches are now very much in demand in the summer with its residential urbanizations. There are two areas indicated for future housing development in El Puig. The first is located to the north of the village, where there are plans for approximately 1,200 homes that have started to be built, and is the location of a new secondary school that has been constructed. The second is near the coastal area close to the beaches, where 6,255 houses and apartments are planned to be built around a golf course. Planning permission was finally granted in 2009, however construction has yet to start. History. It is thought El Puig has been inhabited since prehistoric times, but the first recorded record is of a Muslim fortress situated on the Montana La Pata. El Puig was conquered by El Cid in 1093 on the way to his conquest of Valencia. However, it was briefly retaken by the Muslims. El Puig became a symbolic location for Valencians when it was conquered for good by James I of Aragon in 1237 at the Battle of the Puig. The reason the largest hill was named Montana La Pata was, as the legend goes, that when James I of Aragon reached the summit with his horse, they saw the city of Valencia in the distance. The horse then reared up onto its two back legs with excitement and brought its two front feet down with such force that water sprang from the ground and one of its horseshoes became embedded into the hill. A symbol of the reconquest is represented by the Virgin of El Puig, a Marian image which according to legend was seen by James I and which granted Christians the ability to defeat the Moors and retake Valencia. Thus James I proclaimed this image of the Virgin Mary as the patron of the newly conquered kingdom of Valencia. During this time El Puig was known as the spiritual capital of the kingdom. In 1240 the El Puig was donated to Arnau de Cardona. However, in 1340 Peter IV of Aragon gave it to Pedro de Jerica, and then in 1353 to Nicolau Janvilla. Finally in 1385 the king sold El Puig to Pedro de Santels. El Puig was separated from Puebla de Farnals in 1608 and the last territorial lords were the Marquess of Belgium and the municipality of Valencia. Local festivals. January. Last weekend in January is the festival of Peter Nolasco, the founder of the Order of the Blessed Virgin Mary of Mercy. February. The second Sunday of February is the festival of St. Anthony, the patron of animals. March. The fire festival, Las Fallas, is celebrated from 14 to the 19th of March. June. On the evening of the 23rd of June of the fires of St. Joan, where on the beaches bonfires and firework displays are held. August. The San Roque Festival is held between the 15 and 17 of August, but in reality is celebrated for the whole of the month. The celebrations mainly consist of street parties followed by bull runs in the streets of the village. September. On the first Sunday and Monday of the month of September, the people of El Puig celebrate the Festival of the Virgin, which comprises street processions of the Virgin of Puig. October. The Community of Valencia Day is held on the 9th of October. Gallery.